You guys are listening to TECHEDTV podcasting series. In our show, we bring you the best in technologies, innovation, startups, FinTech, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and the latest and the greatest in technology. This show is brought to you by Byla Communications at the EGLAVATOR in Boca Raton, Florida. At the EGLAVATOR in Boca Raton, Florida. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. You guys are listening to TECHEDTV podcast from the EGLAVATOR in Boca Raton, Florida. And today we have a great guest, Dr. Amos Dare. How are you, doctor?
I'm doing great. Thank you for inviting me.
Can you get closer to the mic? Just, I know you hate mics, but...
Thank you.
Great. So, doctor, tell me us a little bit about yourself, doc. What's your background? How do you become a doctor? And what's your passion?
Well, I'll save you the kindergarten stories. But I'm born in Togo, which is West Africa, for most who don't know Togo. But I arrived in the U.S. At the age of 18 for college and went to a small liberal arts college in Illinois called Knox College. I was fortunate enough to get a full scholarship to go to college and also was accepted to Yale Medical School and became a doctor. The overachiever that I am, I pursued training in neurosurgery and became a neurosurgeon, a board-certified neurosurgeon. I've practiced for over 20 years, and more recently, pursuing my second passion, which is medical technology. And for the last 2.5 years, I am the CEO and founder of MedMatch Network.
Yes, and that's why you're here, Dr. Amos, because you are a technologist now, and a CEO and a manager, and you have teams in I think it's Ukraine, right? Or some other countries?
I have teams all over the world. You know, the world has become a small place now with all the connectivity we have. I have teams in Europe, in South America, and of course here in the U.S. that are helping us make our vision come true.
So just come back to the vision, Doc. So like the vision for MedMatch is, I think the word MedMatch sounds like matching medical something. So I think people will implicitly have like an intuition of what it is. But why don't you tell the audience what is MedMatch?
So MedMatch is really a labor of love for me. We doctors, at least when I was practicing and still, have been using fax, telephone, paper, and pen to coordinate the care of our patients. And in fact, I had one patient die before getting to the care that he needed. And I said, listen, we have the technology. Why don't we develop something that uses the technology that's already there? So MedMatch has become a platform, electronic technology platform that connects doctors as well as other medical providers or labs and other services, medical services, and they can communicate easily. They can exchange information about their patients. And most recently, we're very excited that we're now connecting the patients to that platform so the patients can talk directly to the patients or find services on that platform.
Great. So, and actually, like one of the important things about MedMatch is that you have an assistant. Always everybody dreams like, I wish I just call Alexa and said, or Siri, can you book an appointment with my doctor? And then you're like, Siri can do that. Nor Alexa, but MedMatch can. Tell us about that.
Yes, we're very excited about our new innovation and introduction onto the MedMatch Network platform. Dubbed Ator. Ator is the virtual MedMatch medical assistant, and very soon everybody will be able to take Ator for a test drive. It comes down to just ease and access and convenience, saving time and money and frustration for the patients. As a physician, that's always what I wanted, to take care of patients when we started MedMatch. So now you can tell Ada, please find me a doctor, a dentist, or a primary care doctor in my geographic area that takes my insurance. And I would like to see that doctor next week. And Ada will come back to you in seconds and say, I found 3 that fits exactly your criteria, and help you make those appointments without you having to go back and forth between the internet, the office, staying on the phone, calling. So pretty much your virtual assistant. That's what Ada will do.
But Ada will be also a little bit smart. It will be like a nurse, right? It will be like an AI nurse. Is that right, Doc? What's the vision with that part?
I'm telling you the secret sauce here. So with what we call generative AI, or most people probably heard of ChatGPT now, we can now leverage that tool where Ada will be able to give you information upon request. And that includes checking symptoms, or giving you medical information, education, as well as diagnosis. What we don't want Ada to do quite yet, and I don't know if it's going to happen anytime, is be a doctor. You still need a doctor, but Ada can connect you to the most qualified and readily available professional in your geographic area.
So I think Ada will replaces the fact that sometimes we like, I've been having a back pain. Do you know a good back doctor? And you tell your friends, right? Kind of like that, very colloquially. Ada will be your friend like that. It'll be like, oh, what else you have in your pain? It's like
exactly.
Is it like a nerve? Have you had any problems with your back before? Have you had any surgeries in the past before? And you will answer a few questions, and Ada will be like, you should see Dr. Amos. No, it's not a referral for Dr. Amos here. This is for any doctor is around your vicinity that could be qualified enough to help you. So, but in that GPT world, I think you're writing an article, I guess, or I don't know if you already wrote it, about a little bit of the situation, the ethical methods and complications, contradictions, in terms of that, right?
Well, so we really have to accept the fact that with every breakthrough, every technology or scientific breakthrough, there are going to be pros and cons. And we in the medical field at least have experienced that when it came to human genetic engineering and cloning. So there are some similarities between that and the application of AI right now. So some of the ethical concerns that a lot of people have is that autonomy and control, that we are going to build robots that will take over the world. They'll have a mind of their own and may do harm. So this debate has been going on in the medical field.
Like the Skynet?
Something like that. Something like that. I'm sure you've watched a few movies.
Like the Terminator?
Like the Terminator. But we've had those ethical discussions. And what has helped us is several laws or even agreements, international agreements. And there are some really good UNESCO recommendations on the use of artificial intelligence, just like they leverage and they lean in when we were having the human genetic engineering as well. And it comes down to setting boundaries. You understand, and it could just take one bad apple to spoil it all for everyone.
Let's put a little bit of pause, Doctor. Just give me 1 second.
Sure, no problem.
Hey, Doc.
Didn't know you were in the studio.
We're doing Dr. Amos. He has a technology called MedMatch. So
what does it do?
Well,
But you have to listen to the podcast.
You should guys send me the podcast.
Yeah, send me the podcast. You're an advertiser.
Yes.
But I'm going to catch up with you with the guy yesterday.
Okay.
Can I call you tomorrow?
Yeah, sure, anytime.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Take
Sure.
care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, did you enjoy the meeting with Alan?
Oh, yeah, amazing. I like
He's a
it.
good guy.
And he
So-
showed me what he can do. I was
so we'll
like,
talk
if
about
you
that.
can do that here.
I think, and he can do that in Lakewood too.
Yeah, no, it's of course, yeah. I didn't want to stop because he's going to be one of your investors.
Oh,
Potentially.
awesome.
That's
No,
right.
absolutely.
That's one of them, and then Jeff, and my friend Jeff, the guy.
Listen, you got the podcast now. We can send it.
We need to cut it. We need to cut this part. And we're back. We had a little break here. We had an investor that he was stopping by, and then we couldn't say bye to him. And he's a good supporter, and we have big plans for the accelerator, including investing in biotech companies and medical technology companies, just like MedMatch Network, which what we said is like a very crucial. So what do you think is going to happen with this ethical consideration? It's something that maybe the medical board will have to like address at one point and add it to your medical certification requirements.
Yeah. Well, for people working specifically in genetic, cloning and engineering, definitely there are rules and guidelines for doing that, and there are international guidelines for that. And for the implication for artificial intelligence are the same. And I think that, we really need to guide how, we advance using AI. There has to be limitations. There has to be transparency. There has to be human-centered values and democratic participation. There has to be fairness. One of the worst things that can happen, as I talked about, is autonomy and control and the AI taking over and doing stupid things. But also, we must be concerned about bias. Whenever, in genetic engineering, you could select and create a total different clone of people with no diversity. And depending on who is pushing that agenda, that's very dangerous. In artificial intelligence, the same thing can happen. Even the information that's being fed to the artificial intelligence, if it's biased, what's going to come every time you ask for a person is going to be a person that was fed to an answer that was fed to that AI. So all those things are considerations, and it's democracy again once more has to play its role here, but we also have to make sure that we have the boundaries in place to make sure that we don't overreach.
Right. Because the main consideration, like I think we were discussing this feature a few weeks ago here in one of the podcasts, is that the training of the AI is the value. A lot of people they think that is the software. No, it's the training. So in fact, like ChatGPT is a very generic algorithm that if you have some background in artificial intelligence, you can pretty much copy it. But essentially, the value is in the training and the training data, and how do you use that data, I think are the two most important aspects of any of these technological innovations. Of course, there's changes in AI that have been modified to make it faster, to learn with less number of samples. But in essentially, I think the ethical issue that Dr. Amos is describing as found in genetics, I think has to be addressed. And I think at some point it should be most likely even be regulated by the law, just like the HIPAA compliance exists today, right? There should be
absolutely
an AI compliance or something.
Well, absolutely. I mean, the UNESCO has made some recommendations as to what we should do when it comes to artificial intelligence. But again, we've learned from history when it comes to regulating, human genetic engineering and also cloning. So yes, I think we can apply those same standards to AI. It's going to be difficult because there will be companies or parties that are operating in silos or in hideouts and coming out with all type of things. But we're gonna have to find ways to monitor this development.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting what happens in the next few years. But what are the next steps for MedMatch? When are we? Do you have any target dates for a launch, for a soft launch? Where can people sign up? Where can those anxious patients looking for help can have the solution in their hands?
Absolutely. So we will have a page app in the next day or two, MedMatchNet.com. And MedMatchNet.com, you will be able to sign up for the early release and test drive of Ator. So be looking out for that. In fact, I would say possibly by tomorrow you can go to MedMatchNet.com and all you have to do is enter your phone number, and as soon as it's released, you'll be one of the first to test drive your virtual assistant, medical assistant.
Just in case you don't know, tomorrow is April 6th or April 7th, depending on when we post this podcast. But April 6th or 7th is when you will be able to try MedMatch Network. So we're going to post the links out down below as well. So make sure that you're aware of that here on our YouTube channel. So, Doctor, and what is next after what's the roadmap looking like? What are the next steps for the MedMatch Network?
Well, we want to release the virtual assistant. Once we release the virtual assistant, this is going to give you a gateway to our application, which is MedMatchNet.com. Once you download our application, it will pretty much give you a gateway to several things. We're going to make it easy for you to find providers. We're going to start helping you to aggregate or put together all your records. You basically you should put all your records in one place, and we're going to make it easy for you to request from your doctor to aggregate your records, because with that you can go anywhere. We're going to make it easy for you to have a calendar. Now you have to log into many portals, to your primary care, to your specialist. We're going to aggregate all of that into one place. But the most exciting part is a marketplace where you can go, and on that marketplace you can find several tools that you can use at home, education, to improve yourself, and a lot of other things that are not accessible to you right now but that are coming out. So it'll be an exciting gateway for you to experience the future of medicine and what it has to offer.
Today, not tomorrow, right? The future amazing is today. But so we're gonna post down also here down below a link to his pitch deck, which Dr. Amos has gladly shared with the audience, so you can learn more about it. If you're an investor, you can find us here at the EGLAVATOR here in Boca Raton. You can go and meet him and meet his dog. I don't know if you guys know, but he has a very amazing dog. I think he's the most intelligent dog I have ever met.
Thank you.
Is it right?
Thank you. Marlon is a Malinois, is a Belgian Malinois, and he's a service dog, and just a great companion. And he's special.
He's the CDO, the Chief Dog Officer.
The Chief Dog Officer.
Maybe we should add it to the pitch deck, like
That's
CDO.
Right. He puts in 14 hours a day.
He does, actually. He's helping you.
He's always there.
Yeah, okay. He's going to serve a little bit like a one-born equity.
Exactly. He's going to be the mascot of MedMatch Network.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the Dogecoin. So, well, anyway, so like Dr. Amos said, do we have any like more stuff to share with the audience? Any exciting news that you want to share on the last remarks?
Well, listen, this is a very exciting times. As a physician, I think that digital health is here. My vision is to make access easier. We have technology to do that, and for doctors to be able to also provide that. And these are exciting times, so I'm very excited in this space. There are wearables that you can use. There are all these digital platforms that we want to make them accessible. We really truly want to make them accessible to get the information you need, to get the care you need. And there are other things that are coming down the pipe, and we'll be coming back and releasing them and letting you know.
Excellent news. Thank you very much, guys. I think we have come to an end of the show. So stay tuned for more news and updates for the TECHEDTV show here from the EGLAVATOR. And I am part of MedMatch too, so I just want to make sure that, full disclosure, I'm part of Dr. Amos' team. So you guys are aware of that too. So have a great day and enjoy your weekend. Take care.
This show is brought to you by Byla Communications at the EGLAVATOR in Boca Raton, Florida.
This show is brought to you by Byla Communications at the EGLAVATOR in Boca Raton, Florida.